As you know, we live in a 300-year-old chateau, meaning that we've got old pipes leading water into the chateau, and we've worked with Water Drop before and we absolutely love their product. Reason being is we get fresh, filtered RO water. Now, this thing has a 5-stage filtration unit. Now, we worked with their previous hot water one and we absolutely loved it. But this one's even better. This is the Water Drop A2, and it means that we've got hot and cold water at the touch of a button. And it's got a removable dispenser that we can just use anytime, that's always there and available to use with fresh, clean, filtered water. The great thing about this is now we've got hot and cold water, and it's really simple to use as well. So when we've got the hot water setting on, it has a lock feature so that kids can't burn themselves. And we just press the button and it dispenses hot water for our teas and coffees, and it'll be perfect for when we have the chambre de hôte open. And it's really simple to use. But from that, we can go from hot to cold in literally one touch. So now we're dispensing cold water. So it means that we've got cold water constantly on tap, and it's something that's really important to us in summer. We need to keep hydrated, and this is going to be perfect for us. And by using the Water Drop A2 system, it means that you're saving so much water because you only dish out exactly what you need. So you're not constantly overboiling the kettle or not having enough for what you need. You get exactly what you want every time. Now, there's some great offers on the website right now, so check out the link in the description, and I'm going to get back to work. Well, these are the bad boys we went out searching for, Trace.
Yep, and tremendous, aren't they?
They're absolutely beautiful.
Tremendous.
Don't worry about the little folly over bits,
Yep.
It's just little things.
They fix on properly.
Yeah, they do. And we were on, I think I said 10 arm in the video. They're not, they're 12 arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're absolutely huge, aren't they?
And they're so heavy.
Heavy,
Yeah.
very heavy.
These are solid brass. So, again, they're perfect for what we were looking for, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. For this room, I think to give it the sort of the oomph that we need,
Yeah.
it's going to be amazing.
Yep, they've
But-
got to give it the well.
We've had a few issues about where they're going to go, haven't we?
Yeah, because of panelling again, and we're not flipping this panelling at all. It's staying.
Well, you'd have doors up there then.
Yeah.
No, there's issues with the panelling.
As
That's
always.
no surprise.
Yeah, so we need to work out where we're actually going to be putting them. Now, we're having a quick talk about, obviously we thought about putting it on that panel and that panel, which look the best, but obviously for concerns with coming out of the door.
Obviously, if
So
we
you
haven't
finally
used
did
this
there,
little room,
yeah.
and we have listened to everyone's concerns
This
and
is,
thoughts
uh,
about it. If this is a little water closet, which is the only place on the first floor that a water closet can go, then anyone a little, like even me, you've had a couple of drinks, you can bang your head.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that there's a solution to this,
Hopefully
isn't it,
there's a
Trace?
solution.
Tracy said it. First off, we were all thinking it, and the easy solution is to switch the hinge on the door. So we'll put the hinge on this side,
Yeah,
and that'll act in a couple of different ways then, won't it?
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
I
That'd be
think it'll
good.
work
So if the
better.
door opens that way, then if it is like a little toilet and that in there, then you're not going to see directly straight in it if you're in the dining room.
Yeah.
And we probably will put a second door in there just so there's privacy there.
Yeah.
And then it's going to sort of cancel the like
It negates
problem.
that effect of it being so low, because
Yes.
you're never going to
Yes.
walk into it. You're never
That's
going to be
right.
just walking along
No,
here.
no, because the door will come this way.
Yeah.
So, you know that. I mean, this is the best spot for them.
Yeah.
There is perfect because it will match over that side. But it
Yeah.
was just the issue
Well,
with
the other place that we looked
door.
at,
But if you hold them, sorry mum, if you can pick that heavy chandelier up. Because it
these
is,
aren't wall lights, I'm sorry.
no.
No. So shall I put this one here?
Well, if you put it
That
with the
one
same
there.
as Ashes,
Can we come down a bit big?
so that would be one place, which I think they're a bit too close.
Yeah.
So the other way is,
Here.
yeah, which they sort of flank the fireplace nicely now.
Yeah. I like them there, like, to be honest.
Yeah.
We are, I think the decision's unanimous in
Yeah.
where we like them.
Yeah.
It's just practicality again, that's why we've all come together here to...
So yeah, I think having them either side of the fireplace is going to be the best sort of place.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other two that we've got, because we've got a set of 4.
Which is miraculous. We've never ever had a proper set of 4.
Nothing like these.
No,
How far out?
Second one in.
Second one in.
yeah,
About there.
And then I think the big buffet unit underneath,
Yeah.
with those two there, I think it's going to be good. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle. So it would be exactly the same spacing
Yeah.
between them both.
We have to split the can't. We've looked at it. They can't go around the room. Like we can't put like one in the centre there, one in the centre there, one in the centre
No,
there,
that
one in
would
the
look
centre.
silly.
It looks silly. It wouldn't fit.
No. Well, no, they would never have had that.
No.
Reason we can't do that is this panel, if you can see because of the light, it's got 4 panels, so we couldn't fit it in the centre of that panel. And then that one, obviously, we can do 2 there, 2 there, that works. With this one, because that's a set of doors, to look like this set of doors, we can't actually put it on there as well, because obviously they're made to look like doors.
They're not doors.
They're not doors.
But they look like doors.
Yeah, same as behind you.
We have another set of doors that aren't doors.
Yeah.
Not to confuse anything or anything.
So obviously it limits to where we can actually put it. We will be putting plugs down here, so if we have some sort of unit, we can put a lamp to add a bit of light.
Same
in.
over there though, likelihood is, if we need the light.
Yeah.
But again, there's also going to be a beautiful chandelier, and there's even the possibility of, because of the way this is laid out, we could have 2 chandeliers in here, just to even the light balance out.
Yeah.
And have these for the ambience of an evening and stuff, so...
Well, these we're going to have, what, 48 bulbs.
It's not
I
going to be
think
dark.
that would be right.
It's not going to be dark. So I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
But the next challenge now is, because all this panel, we think this is the actual original paneling for the Chateau, because this is all in oak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, just cutting this tiny little hole to get the wiring through, this is how thick it actually is.
And it's harder than concrete.
It is absolutely solid. So we need to try and thread the wiring down through that hole so we can get it into about that sort of spot.
Nice and
It
easy
makes
then.
it sound so easy.
It's another just job, isn't it? He's just
Yeah,
going to thread
yeah.
some wire down and thread
There's
it
about
out.
a mil
Yeah.
gap behind the panelling,
Yeah.
but we have to get the wire through and then through the hole.
It's another just job.
Yeah. I'll leave you to do that and
Yeah.
I'll go make a cup of tea.
I'll go on then. I'll have coffee, thanks.
But no, that's our challenge today, is sort out the wiring so we can look at getting these in place and go from there. And
Crack on.
yeah, just another thing, we brought one of our beautiful dining chairs up just to see if
what
it
they look
works.
like. I like
Yeah.
them. I'd forgotten what the night looked like.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Just a bit of reupholstery work for Terry to do on them.
A bit
just a
more.
bit. Yeah. So we'll crack on now.
Come on then. Yep, through. Straight up.
awfully tight at the top, like, isn't it? Do you want the little chisel to try and prise it off a bit?
No, it's gone down.
Is it gone down? I can hear it.
That must be on the bottom.
Yep. And then I'll get it and then swing it across. And that's it.
Yeah, brilliant. That's enough there.
Run this string through.
That's
more.
no,
Because
we've
that's
got it all
coming
there
back
now
up, isn't
anyway.
it?
Yeah, but we've got
Right,
plenty
yes,
there.
yes.
Just pull our way through.
Well, getting there with the electrics and getting them in. Now, one of the challenges that we've got on trying to get the wiring down is we haven't really got much of a gap behind the panelling, and it's obviously quite difficult because you don't want to take the whole panelling off the walls. Now, we found the best way to do it, which we done in the 400 and the 401, was to create like a bit of a plumb line. So we've got our string, which has got a little weight on the bottom, and we drop that behind the back of the panelling right the way down to the bottom. So we either take the skirting off so we can get right the way down the bottom, and then where the hole's drilled for the plug socket or for the light switch, we pull the string through, and then at least it gives us a direct route from the top down to where the lights are going or the plugs are going, and then we can pull the wire through, and hey presto, it's all sorted. Which at the minute it's working fantastic, because you can see we've already got all of these wires sorted for the wall light. We just need to crack on now and get the plug sorted, and then we need to look at where we're placing all of the light switches, which is going to be a bit of a challenge because all of the doors open inwards, so you don't really want the light switches behind the doors. So we're going to have a little look, see what we do with them and go from there. But yeah, really pleased with it, but we just need to crack on with the rest now.
Well, another just job underway. We're just running some electrics, which never easy, never easy in a place like this. And again, it's a lot easier because the roofs are down, but now we've discovered another problem. So if you look over here, we've got beams, like a run of wood on the actual beam itself, which actually lowers it to make it level. However, the way that they've done the plastering, they've not used plasterboard, they've used lat and plastered up to it so they can create a nice flat finish anyway. However, we use plasterboard. So when it comes to screwing all this up, if these aren't at the same level, we're going to have an absolute nightmare. So what we're doing now, creating channels to run all the electrics through. Got one more channel left to do along this one. And then what we should be able to do is run down from the inside of there, down into where the fuse box is going to go. So I'm literally just going to get this last lat off here and then run some more wood along it just so that we've got that brace for when we put our plasterboard up and see how it looks from there. So just a little bit left to do, but it does make sense to us. I know it probably won't make sense on camera right now what we're doing and why we're doing it, but there is method in our madness, I promise.
Next job that I need to crack on with in the dining room is getting the wall lights up. Now, because the wall lights didn't actually come with any brackets, and they never normally do, to be honest, so we always have to try and make little brackets to hold them in place. But the good thing with all the French lights is they always have a sort of metal bracket on the back where you can sort of hook underneath. So what I normally tend to do is just get some L brackets and sort of bend them into shape. Now what we need to do is obviously have the straight part, then it needs to step out and then go back up again, so the light can hook into it really. Gives it nice good support. Then we can get through 4 screw holes in this to anchor it in place, and then they shouldn't go anywhere, which should be good. But all I'm going to do is just try bending them into place and then go from there really. So I've got all my brackets sorted. Now the reason obviously we have to create these is so the slot underneath here into there, and then obviously it locks it in place and the light can't go anywhere. So we'll get these on the wall and then we can get them in place.
Well, we're all pooped, aren't we, Terry?
We are. It's been an exhausting day. The amount of work, I know it might not look that exciting for you, and not much has gone on, but we have got so much done.
Yeah, an genuinely incredible amount of work. Even for us, we're normally happy with, I'd say, a quarter of what we got done today.
Yeah, definitely. But we've managed to get all of the electrics run for the plug sockets here in the dining room, all for the wall sconces. So as you would have seen, the wall sconces have been going up bit by bit, and we've got all the electrics run back to the fuse box for them.
Yeah.
And
we're going to try them.
We're going to try, well, we haven't got any light switches yet, so.
Come on then. Look at this. This is completely incredible, and I cannot tell you, just even now, the feeling of it, the size of them, everything about them is absolutely perfect.
It's like a proper chateau dining room, isn't it?
It is genuinely, it is so impressive. It is exactly what this room needed. You may look at them singularly and think that they're over the top, but seeing them in situ in here, it feels palatial. It genuinely does feel palatial.
Yeah. Now, obviously a couple of things. So you might notice obviously that we haven't got the bulbs on the back. That's because we're just temporarily using the bulbs that came with them. And the reason we won't be keeping them
is because right now, if I do this, I could roast marshmallows.
Yes. And another reason is because they're using, is it a kilowatt?
It's currently using a kilowatt. So on our Bluetti, we'd normally get probably 40 days. Right now, we're getting 20 minutes.
Yeah, because they're using so much power.
It is zapping them. It is zapping the electric out of them. So it is incredible. It is really, really incredible to have got it done, to get all this work done. Everyone's done well today.
Yeah, and obviously they won't be staying up because we've got the rest of the renovations. We just want to make sure the electrics are okay, and just to share with you how amazing they look. And again, as well, just to make sure that each of the holders is working.
Yeah. And I think the good thing is now is this room is actually ready to move on to the next stage, which is getting plasterboard, getting the insulation up, getting plasterboard up. And this room is on course to being done within, I'd say probably 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, definitely. Well, like I said, we've got all of the wall sconces up now, so that's it. That's that job done. We're getting all of the electrics. So as soon as the buffet unit comes, we can work out where the plugs are going for that. We've got plug sockets either side of the fireplace. So if we have stuff like Christmas wreaths or anything, we can plug them in.
And we've got another 2 down here as well.
Another 2. So if we have a little console table here with a little lamp on, so we can have a bit of light here.
And we're currently in the process of running one for down here as well, which means we'll have electric right the way around the room. And again, we're happy with it just because we always overdo sockets, don't we, Tess?
Well, it's better to have them because you always move furniture around, and yeah, we're buying furniture for specific places, but if in the future we ever want to move stuff around and say like we want to have something over here to serve breakfast, we don't have the sockets and it's not possible. So doing this, we've got sockets, we've got 2 on this side, 2 on that side, 2 on that side, and we'll have 2 on this side. So that means that we're always going to have power throughout
everywhere.
The whole of the room, which is always good.
And we're getting geared up for tomorrow now, aren't we?
We are. So tomorrow we've got an exciting day. Obviously we'll share that with you later on, but it's a super exciting day and we can't wait to get the rest of this room together and finished.
Yeah.
But just looking through the camera, seeing these, honestly, I think like coming in through the doors. So you stay there and I'll walk in with all the viewers. So coming in from the billiard room and just walking in, seeing them, it is just unreal.
Can you imagine this on an evening though?
Yeah.
And it's lights just dim, and even just with these on, I don't think you'd need much more light, because even I can now see the light reflecting off your face, and you're what, 10 feet away from me?
I think you could see the light reflecting off people's face in Lalacelle.
Yeah.
They are a bit bright.
And then, like I say, I can't believe we won't need the log fire on. You leave these bulbs in, we won't need the log fire on, because you can literally stand in here, I can feel the heat coming off them.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll be using the little small bulbs that we've got throughout the 401 suite. So they're only 0.9 watt. So they're not going to use
anywhere near
as much. No.
So,
but yeah, they're good. I think for 2 bulbs on these will power all
48
of them. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Yeah, absolutely is. So we are over the moon with what we got done. Let us know what you think in the comments, guys, because like I say, we are genuinely, we're excited because it's the end stage, and it's not only the end stage, it's the end stage of completing the chateau. We're getting to a point where rooms are going to be finished on the first floor. So you goose pimples, see, this has been 5 years getting to this stage, so we're nearly there. So hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you got the bell click for notifications, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye. If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.